Marketing Statistics Analogy: How You Manage Credit Matters. This is episode 274, believe it or not, in the weekly quick tips and reminders of marketing from my online toolbox. We help you grow your business with more quality leads, focusing in on online marketing with a hybrid of education, a strategy behind it, and implementation support too, if you so need it. Last week, we were talking about pausing what you're doing to take a moment to analyze. Week before, we were talking about saying no to artificial intelligence and why remodelers and builders and contractors are better simply embracing brand marketing. The week before that, reducing your calls to action on your website by first enhancing your service value, then focusing on how people connect to you. But this week, we're focusing in on marketing statistics analogy and how you're managing credit could actually be very similarly compared to how we look at analytics when it comes to marketing. So, what we like to do is show real life examples. In this case, it's my credit. And I'd like to show this is live from this week of July. And you'll see that there's an 824 rating. And so a lot of times you'll hear some of the younger generation that they love to promote when it comes to marketing and sales and whatever their consulting initiatives are. They love to say, we're not afraid of the numbers. Like, well, no kidding. Who's afraid of the numbers? But in my case, I want to share this story so you could see the impact of how this 824 matters. So here's a credit ranking. And you'll see here, I just go back in time and you'll notice all of the consistency of the scores. And right around the latter part of January to February, you'll see that there was a big drop in the credit rankings. It still was great. It was a 790 for this one brief moment in time. And then a month later, it went right back up 30 points, right back to this higher end of the credit rating scale. What you don't see is that I took an extended vacation and was charging a lot to go away for a 2 week vacation in Europe. So that minimum impact based on an action I did was making my credit look bad simply because I was charging up a storm, and then it just took me a few weeks to pay it off, and then immediately my credit rent went back up. But the continuity of managing credit is the key thing here, because continuity when it comes to marketing will allow you to be successful regardless of how you analyze and who is being at the tool that we're using. In this case, what am I using? I'm using Experian, but I could go to TransUnion and any other credit reporting service. And yeah, one might say 820, one might say 829, one might say 810. It doesn't matter to me, because when we go back in time, and here we are live, just going back a little bit further to 2021, and you'll see that it goes up and down by a few points based on what I'm charging and how I'm paying it off. But what you don't see is, let's even go deeper, where when we look at this 824 here in 2023, what you don't see without going deeper is the factors that are impacting this score. And here, my accounts are, the oldest one is 36 years and 3 months, which is probably older than the vast majority of the marketing experts that are guiding you. And the key thing that you could see that many people can't promote is that I've never, ever, in that order, been late making a payment, both personally and in business. That continuity has provided me a mechanism to having an excellent score. And even in the one short time that I charged a lot in order to go away, immediately I paid it off and I was brought right back up where I deserved to be, just by simply doing what I do habitually. But a lot of times people don't realize that continuity in the key topics that matter. In our case, when it comes to marketing, we are focusing in on branding and websites, or branding and Facebook, or branding and Instagram or YouTube, or whatever the technology of the day is. Branding takes precedence over the technology of the day. The same thing goes when doing things like being consistent with working with money. The continuity and the focus of quality is what allows me to maintain an excellent rating over an extended period of time. And that is a factor that many people will not take to heart. They tend to chase the technology topic of the day, but they don't take the quality, the continuity of quality and consistency over and over and over again. And even if there's a minor blip on the radar screen, just like I showed you in that 1 month that I took on a lot of debt for a short time until I paid it off, it's the same thing when it comes to marketing. If you do something different, traditionally inactivity is what will slow you down, and many times you may not recover. But having that continuity is a major factor that will impact your long term success, first on your branding, and then secondly on generating leads, but preferably quality leads over an extended period of time. For those of you that are new to the My Online Toolbox orbit, check out the basic education for more leads. Whether you're working with websites on your own or whether you're having a difficult time communicating with your marketing firm, taking this class will allow you to see the branding aspect and marketing aspects and SEO aspects of how to generate more leads as a remodeler, a builder, or a specialty contractor. This is My Online Toolbox, providing weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of marketing. And we want to remind you to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next